going on, everybody? Welcome back. My name is UnrealEntGaming, and welcome back to another episode of this week's Fan Mail of the Week, everybody. Welcome back to another awesome episode here today, the final week of June before we enter July. 4th of July being, I believe it's next Saturday, so everybody and their mothers are going to be hitting the beach, barbecuing and whatnot. So I just want to say I wish you guys a very happy 4th of July for next week. Obviously, we're going to be doing fan mail for next week as well, so be sure to submit your questions for next week's fan mail, everybody. It's crazy. I mean, we're into this like about, what, 130 plus weeks into this, and it's just been absolutely, I mean, what a roller coaster. It's just been awesome. The summer is nearly drawing towards the middle because June is practically over. I mean, literally. Thank God that I was able to go to the beach at least once because I already went last week, so that was awesome. I mean, either way, let me know what you guys have been doing thus far in the month of June. E3 and all that stuff being under wraps. I mean, everything has just been so awesome this month, literally, from Jurassic World, and then we have awesome ass movies coming out in, July, August, September. So many awesome things happening. And before I begin, I just wanted to say, if you guys haven't already done so, please go on ahead and check out UnrealEnt Network. You're going to find a whole bunch of awesome videos on there that you will not get to find on here. And I'm going to be hosting some lobbies here today on not only Xenoverse, but I was thinking about going I think I was going to play Mortal Kombat, either that or Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Zombies. If you guys want to get down on some zombies, or if you want to throw down on Mortal Kombat, let me know. I was actually leaning more towards zombies than anything else, because lately I've been having that zombie mood, I guess you could say, because of Black Ops 3, literally around the corner. I've been having that zombie urge to just like shoot some zombies or whatever. So I was actually thinking about going on Steam and purchasing World at War and being able to play some custom-made Nazi Zombies maps on there. So I'm actually thinking about doing that, and if I'm able to go online with that, if anybody wants to play, let me know. So let's begin with our first freaking question of the week, and it is from Maxim Dragon. Hey Alex, I'm a big fan and you're awesome. Thanks, man. You're awesome as well. Here are my questions. Question number 1, do you have faith in Dragon Ball Super? Will it be better than GT, and what are your expectations? Question 2, would you want to see Freddy vs. Jason 3, or maybe another horror movie crossover like Michael Myers vs. Ghostface? Question 3, do you think the Avengers will meet the Guardians of the Galaxy, and in what movie? Question 4, will Gohan ever achieve Super Saiyajin God? Alright, well, thank you for the questions, man. To answer your first question, I have very high hopes for Dragon Ball Super. Literally, it's supposed to come out next Sunday, I believe it is. Not the Sunday coming up, but the week after this, after July 4th. July 5th, 2015, mark it down on your calendars. Dragon Ball Super will be coming out, and I will be doing my official review for the actual anime when it drops, because you're able to watch it, I think, a day after or a couple of hours after it hits Japan online and stuff like that. It's not really hard to watch these animes online. So Dragon Ball Super, I will be covering all of the episodes, and I am really in high hopes of that, because Dragon Ball Super is going to be amazing. Will it be better than Dragon Ball GT? Hell yeah. At this point, I think everything and anything is better than GT. GT had so much potential and it flopped. So Dragon Ball Super, as of right now, has so much potential, and I really hope that it doesn't flop, because if it flops, damn, I'm going to be really disappointed. I think the entire Dragon Ball Z community will be disappointed. Because this is exactly what we've been waiting for so long now. Like, this is it. This is the series that we've been wanting for, what, over 18 years? And we're finally going to get it. So my expectations are going to be in, like, the introduction of new gods. Beerus possibly fighting someone, if not fighting both Goku and Vegeta in their new forms. I'm expecting there to be somewhat of an important role for Gohan, which I'm going to get into for your final question. But Dragon Ball Super is going to be better than Dragon Ball GT, hands down. For those of you out there who love GT, I appreciate the honesty, I respect it, but I don't think it's good. I really don't think GT at this point is ever going to be anything significant. It happened, and now we're going to pretend that it never happened. Although playing pretend necessarily doesn't really work. Either way, imagine if they had a Dragon Ball Z / Dragon Ball GT crossover in Dragon Ball Super, like Beerus and Whis show Goku and Vegeta how things would have been if they never arrived, and then they showcase some of the GT events, like, hey, so this would have happened if, we weren't here, and that would have happened. You guys would have been Super Saiyan 4s, and Goku's like, whoa, Super Saiyan 4? Like, how strong would that have been? And Whis is like, oh, well, it wouldn't have been as strong as a Super Saiyan God, so you really didn't miss out on anything much. You know, like that would have been awesome. You know, and Beerus and Whis can be like, yeah, we knew about Baby, we knew about 17 and Omega and all these things. You know, all this happened in alternative realities or whatever. So that would have been awesome if they brought that up and just acted as if like everything that happened in GT was like an alternative reality per se. So to answer your second question, Freddy vs. Jason 3. Well, Freddy vs. Jason 2 never happened, so I mean, why were we skipping right into the third one? Do I think Freddy vs. Jason 3 will ever happen? Well, if a second one ever happened, then yeah. But other horror movie crossovers, like Michael Myers versus Ghostface. Ghostface would lose badly. Like, he would lose horribly. Instead of doing that kind of crossover, I would love to see Pinhead versus Freddy Krueger. I think that one would be very interesting. Pinhead and his fucking cube, his dimensional cube from hell, and you have Freddy Krueger with his damn nightmares. Like, that would be awesome. You know, I can actually imagine Pinhead looking at Freddy and going, "We will tear your soul apart," and then Freddy's like, "Well, fuck you. Welcome to my world, bitch." Like that would be awesome. Like, Pinhead versus Freddy Krueger would be awesome. Another crossover that I would love to see would probably be the crossover between Ghostface and Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And the reason why I say that is because both Ghostface and Leatherface are human. One wields a crazy chainsaw, and the other one is a psychotic psychopath who just wants to stab people with knives. So Ghostface encountering Leatherface would be amazing because both of them are able to die, and both of them are pretty much human, except they both have like their own strong points and what they love to do. I think Ghostface would definitely outsmart Leatherface, but when it comes to, you know, brute strength and just speed and whatnot, I think Leatherface would definitely hold that to Ghostface, and that would be awesome. You know, like, let's say Ghostface and Leatherface are both going after this one person, and then they meet each other, and then they're like, what the hell? And Ghostface goes after, you know, Leatherface, and Leatherface goes after Ghostface, and then he tries to kill him with the chainsaw. Like, that would be awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be truly be awesome to see. So Pinhead versus Freddy Krueger and Ghostface versus Leatherface would definitely be something that I would love to see. To answer your third question, the Guardians and the Avengers meeting up. I do believe they're going to meet up because, of course, they're going to have the Avengers Infinity Wars coming out, so they're going to have to team up to fight Thanos. So the question is, how are they going to meet up? I believe that they're possibly going to meet up in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. They're going to have some sort of roles that are going to be, you know, incorporated. Perhaps maybe Thor meets them or something like that. They are going to meet. They are going to meet. It's only a matter of question of when and how. You know what I'm saying? They are going to meet. I mean, that's already unquestionable. They are going to meet. They're going to have to team up and work, you know, with each other to take out Thanos. So to answer your question, in what movie, I think Guardians of the Galaxy 2. And to answer your final question, will Gohan ever achieve Super Saiyan God? No. That's an easy question. The reason why I say that is because his character hasn't evolved after he became Ultimate. You know what I mean? Like, after he had all of his powers unlocked, nothing really changed about Gohan. He's now going to be a father who works. You know, like, there's nothing about that that's different. If he never had Pan, perhaps, maybe, he would be able to achieve godlike powers easily. Therefore, having 3 versus 1, Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan versus Beerus, like, that would be sick. But in terms of him becoming a god, I don't think so, man. I mean, it's not that it's too far-fetched. It's just the fact that Gohan has too much responsibility. And being that he has so much responsibility, I really don't think it's needed, because his father and his friend Vegeta are both gods. So, like, why would he even have to worry when he has gods on his team? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just don't see him becoming a god. Nah, I'm sorry. I don't see it happening. There's no way. Probably Super Saiyan 3, if anything, but aside from that, I'm sorry. I don't see Gohan ever becoming a god. But anyways, Mr. Maxim, thank you for the questions, my friend, and I hope you have a very, very awesome weekend, bro. So now moving on to the next question, which is from Speed Freak Daniel. Hey Alex, Speed Freak Daniel here, hopefully making it to fan mail for the second time. First of all, I'd like to say thank you for answering my previous questions on episode 111. My birthday really was 11/1 regarding DBZ, Xbox, and Scorpion Frieza voice. Yes. And now let's proceed to the questions, shall we? Question number 1. If Porunga and Shenron somehow fused by the Namekians and the Dragon Balls would be overused until the point where they will create the Shadow Dragons, would Omega Porungan, or however you want to call him, be able to pose that threat to Beerus or Whis? Okay. What if we also add Ultimate Shenron into the fusion, resulting in Ultimate Omega Porungan? Would he be able to beat down Whis? Question number 2. The second question is addressed not only to you, but the entire Unreal community. If you would be able to go back in time and fix just one thing, thus changing your entire future, what would it be? Those are my questions for the week. Thanks again and keep up the awesome job, mate. Best of luck. I hope we'll all see you in the WWE really soon. Thank you, man. I really, really appreciate that, Daniel. To answer your first question, Porunga and Shenron fusing by the Namekians. Well, no. No, they wouldn't stand the chance against Beerus or Whis. Maybe Beerus, maybe. That's if you have like the ultimate powers of, both dragons combined in one, which grants them the ability to make wishes or whatnot. So, I don't know. I mean, I would say against Beerus, then yeah. Maybe, like, I can definitely see Beerus trying and having 100% of his full power being used against Ultimate Omega Porungan. But against Whis is just too much, man. Like, the way Whis goes about things, I think he would find a way to obliterate the dragon. I think Whis, I think Whis would be too much for the fusion of the dragons. Whis is able to go back in time. He can go back in time and just stop them from even fusing. You know what I'm saying? Whis is that powerful. If you go back and you saw how he fought Goku and Vegeta, he beat them down so easily, like so freaking easy. Beerus, on the other hand, I can see Beerus definitely making an impact and probably winning at the end of the fight, but I can see some damage being inflicted on him because he seems like the type of character that's actually very, very easily influenced by other people's words. I think whatever the dragons would say to him would probably get under his skin. Whether or not they take him serious or not, whether or not they actually put a beating on him, I can definitely see Beerus losing his cool and possibly going after the dragons in a very rageful way. But Whis on the other hand is very different. Whis, I believe, would handle things in a much more appropriate manner. I think in the end Whis would definitely win. Like there's no doubt about that. So yes, Beerus would win by a slight chance perhaps. And Whis would just decimate the dragon easily. And to answer your second question, that's actually very hard. And you're not only asking me, you're asking everybody else. Well, for me, if I could change one thing, wow, that's a benchmark because I really don't know what I would change. Because if I go on ahead and change anything, it probably wouldn't make me the person that I am today. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Perhaps maybe I would become a better person. Perhaps maybe I wouldn't. But there are so many things that I would change that there's not really one specific thing. I've made many mistakes in my life, and there's a motorcycle outside. Fuck you! Yeah. But like I said, I mean, I've made many mistakes in my life. By no means am I perfect. By no means am I a saint. By no means am I some sort of prophet or some sort of god. I'm just a person on here who's trying to entertain you guys and give you guys my views and my opinions and, just share some laughters with you guys. Growing up, I grew up very rough, got into the wrong crowds, did the wrong things. A lot of personal things that nobody knows about, not even my closest of friends. Because there are some things in life that you just have to keep to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all have those moments or those secrets that we just can't even tell our greatest of friends. We just have to keep that hidden within us because, it's just that personal. One thing I would change would be amongst those personal things. But either way, I don't know, man. Like I would say like definitely something influential during my early adolescent days, like as a kid. I would go back and change many things from school. Definitely avoid myself from talking to the wrong bitches, because I mean, girls these days are like the worst, man. They'll trap you in and then they'll fucking destroy your lives. I mean, men's greatest weakness are women, believe it or not. But yeah, I mean, there's several things. But I can't really be specific with one because I'll have to sit here and actually think about a legitimate one. But then again, it's like you're asking yourself, would you change the way you are today? And I know that I probably wouldn't be any different. I'll probably be the same person. But then again, I'm not entirely sure, because that's like saying, how would you like to change your future and find out what happens later? It's like you really don't know if you'll have those same moments that you have now later on down the road. So for me, I would have to leave this one as a mystery, because there are certain things I would love to change. I just don't know how I would go about it, to be honest. So, but anyways, my friend, once again, thank you for the questions, and I hope you have a terrific weekend, my friend. And now moving on to the next question, which is from Bama. Been trying for weeks, but here we go. You're not the only one, trust me. Question number 1, Beerus versus Super Saiyan God Broly. Question 2, opinions on the Floyd versus Manny Pacquiao fight. Question 3, how's your day, my dude? Those are all my questions today. I hope you have a great day, man. I hope you have a great day as well. Well, to answer your first question, Beerus versus Super Saiyan God Broly. Well, depending on which God you're talking about here, legendary Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Broly, or just regular Super Saiyan God Broly from Battle of Gods. Either way, Beerus wins. I'm sorry, Beerus wins. Broly would do a lot of damage. Broly would do a lot more damage than Goku ever would. Broly would be more sadistic. Broly would be more head-on with his attacks. But Beerus would still beat his ass down. And the reason why I say that is because there's something about Beerus that we haven't really discovered just yet. Whether or not he's very cunning of his own is a mystery. We don't know whether or not Beerus possesses abilities that we haven't seen before. But fighting at 100% of his full strength would be very interesting, because I firmly believe that Beerus would be able to take the fight to Broly rather than Broly take the fight to Beerus. And Beerus is a full-on deity. He's a full-on god. He's not a demigod. He's not, you know, a part god, part something else. He's a full-on god. And his abilities, I don't think, would be challenged by Broly. Broly would give him a run for his money. Broly would probably bust Beerus open a little bit, probably cut him up, but Beerus would fire back tremendously. Beerus would unleash a massive sphere of destruction along with energy waves that would definitely get to Broly. By no means is Broly going to be able to withstand something like that, especially if he wasn't able to withstand a Kamehameha wave from Gohan, Goten, and Goku, and a giant, you know, fist to the chest along with an asteroid hitting them. I mean, this is something completely different. This is an energy blast from a deity. You know what I'm saying? So in the end, Broly would give Beerus a run for his money, but Beerus would win. And besides, I mean, everybody hates Broly now. It's like, it's pretty crazy. If you hate Broly, hashtag I hate Broly. If you guys love Broly, hashtag I love Broly. Because I want to see how many people out there love and hate him, because it's very different. You know what I'm saying? Like, people would say, I fucking hate him because he has no character development and he's so stupid. Other people would say, I love him because he's a tank and he actually is able to take on everybody, you know, by himself. It's like one versus all in a sense. So Beerus wins. To answer your second question, opinions on the Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao fight. I already made my reviews and my thoughts and opinions about both fighters about a month ago. But like I said, I mean, I feel as if there's something going on here. I mean, whether or not the fight was rigged, whether or not Manny Pacquiao really did have a legitimate shoulder injury and he didn't tell nobody, that's his fucking fault. You know, Floyd Mayweather, they're both good fighters for what they're worth. I would love to see them both fight one more time, but I mean, to me, it's just like something was off about that fight. I really don't know what it is. The fight literally just, it flew by. 36 minutes, and it just ended off the way it did. It was really disappointing, because I really don't care who wins. Whether Floyd knocks out Manny or Manny knocks out Floyd, I wanted to see a knockout, man. Like, this kind of a fight deserves to be put to an end with a knockout, not a freaking split decision. That's so stupid, man. It's like the last time Floyd knocked anybody out was 2010. It's like, do some work, man. Do some work. Like, go in there, bop around. Don't just bop around and fucking run away. Bop someone and make sure that they fall down. You know, like Manny Pacquiao too. Manny Pacquiao didn't seem as aggressive as he always did when he fought Timothy Bradley and he fought other people like, you know, Cotto and stuff like that. Like, Manny Pacquiao wasn't as aggressive, and I'm just there like, what the hell? This isn't Manny Pacquiao. Like, what the hell's going on? But in my opinion, if they do decide to have a rematch, whether or not Floyd is going to stop bitching around is up in arms, I would love to see one, but I am not ordering that shit again for $100. You must be out of your freaking mind. That was the worst investment I have ever made in my entire life. Never again. And to answer your question, how's my day? Well, my day just started not too long ago. I am very tired, by the way. I have gotten little to no sleep, actually. That's why I sound a little tired-ish in a way. I'm trying my best not to yawn because I'm very fucking tired, but oh crap. I gotta do it. Oh, no. The moment I fucking said the word yawn, it's like I'm yawning, damn it. But yeah, my day is alright. I'm actually planning on trying to see if I can get a couple of friends to go to the beach tomorrow or something, because, I mean, I am not spending my summer in this damn house. I am going to be in the outside world training to become a god. Well, not really, but, you know, you get my drift. I mean, how's your day going? I mean, let me know what you're doing throughout the day. I'm really interested to hear what everybody's doing today. So, anyways, Bama, thank you for the questions, and I hope you have a very awesome and very exciting weekend, my friend. And now moving on to the next question, which is from IBNYCity89. What's up, Alex? I hope I finally make it on fan mail after almost a year. Damn. Holy shit. I mean, you're not the only one. Trust me, bro. I try to get to everybody, and there are a lot of people that have been trying for so long, man. So I really understand where you're coming from. All right, let's go on to the questions. Question number 1. Do you think Dragon Ball Super will have Bruce Falconer music or even the OST as good as that? I really hope they don't pull some Dragon Ball Kai OST bullshit. Oh, boy. Now we're going to spark the Dragon Ball Kai fans versus the Bruce Falconer fans. Question number 2. Do you feel like Dragon Ball Super should be done on a daily show like it used to be back in the early 2000s on Toonami? They went back to the old Warner Brother days of Dragon Ball Z and playing it on Sunday mornings, which means they have censorship until the Blu-ray comes out, of course. Question number 3. I really want one of the universes to have humans being a massive threat. How do you feel about that? Thanks for your time and have a great day. Also, my PSN tag is LBNYC89. Ultron is my profile picture. All right, bro. Well, I'll try to add you, see if I can find you. Well, to answer your first question, Bruce Falconer, well, I mean, I don't think he's going to be a part of Dragon Ball Super. I mean, I really don't think so. If anything, we're going to be having some different OST music, probably not from Dragon Ball Kai. Either way, it's a brand new series, which means I think they're going to include brand new music. But either way, as for Bruce Falconer, I really don't think we're going to see him ever again. That really sucks because I felt as if his music was very, very great. And that actually might spark a lot of controversy because not everybody is a Bruce Falconer fan. Everybody has different opinions. Everybody has, you know, their thoughts on the Dragon Ball Kai music as opposed to his music and stuff like that. So, in terms of Dragon Ball Super, we will not be seeing Bruce Falconer. That's one thing I feel as if everybody should just, you know, already know, is the fact that I don't think he's ever going to come back to do Dragon Ball Z. I mean, as much as that sucks, I mean, that's just the honest truth. I mean, would I want to see him back? Of course I would. I mean, he made epic ass music. Can you imagine if he you know, developed music for Beerus and Whis and the gods and Frieza and the new enemies and, you know, Gohan and Trunks and all that kind of stuff? Like, that would be amazing if he were to do that now, because it's been many, many years since he's developed music, and we all would like to see, you know, how exactly he developed music now. But in terms of Dragon Ball Kai, we just might get Dragon Ball Kai music, if anything. If they don't have any good OST musics for Dragon Ball Super to be, you know, its own standalone music, then I'm pretty sure they're going to go back and they're going to use the Kai music. Depending whether or not they go down that road, for me personally, I think that they're going to use different music, but if it doesn't come down to that, then they're definitely going to use Kai music, and that's just that, to be honest. To answer your second question, do I think Dragon Ball Super should be on a daily regular? Well, they did mention the fact that they're going to be doing it every Sunday, so that to me just, you know, goes to show that, yeah, they are going to be doing somewhat of a regular basis TV show. I mean, I don't know, like, for the States, it's going to be a little different, but either way, I mean, would I love to see it go on a daily basis? Of course I would, but again, that all depends on, you know, their schedule and how well the show does. If if the first 26 episodes go like really good, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have no other choice but to go on ahead and continue to unleash, more episodes on a frequent basis. But again, I mean, they're all trying to see first whether or not it's going to succeed, and I think it will, because I don't think that there's any reason for it not to succeed, especially with the box office records that Battle of Gods and Revival of F actually set. I believe the first weekend of Revival of F, they sold about 714,000 tickets. And I believe during its third week, they sold about 2.35 million tickets, in Japan in just 2 days. It's just incredible. So, for me, I think that if that many people went to go see Revival of F, then I firmly believe that more people are going to watch this show and they're going to enjoy it firmly. So, in terms of that being a regular basis, though, we're going to have to wait and see. I mean, they're going to be releasing the show, every Sunday. So, whether or not that's in Japan or the US, we're still going to be getting it every Sunday, I believe. So, and you're talking about censorship. Well, we really don't know if they're going to censor a lot, because we really don't know what's going to happen just yet. Sunday mornings are the best, because Sunday mornings are usually the days where everybody wants to just, hang out and relax and go to church and just, rest up and be home and whatnot. I mean, Sundays are those days, especially during the summer. You want to hang out, chill in the AC, go out, whatever. So, every Sunday morning would be a perfect morning to start your day off by watching some Dragon Ball Super and then going about your day. So, for me personally, I think that Dragon Ball Super may not go towards Toonami after it's released in the States. Then again, I could be wrong. But be that as it may, on a regular basis, that is to remain to be seen, honestly, because we don't know what direction they're going to go in after the 26 episodes. So. And to answer your third question, humans being dominant in one of the universes, and being a massive threat. I really, all right, even if the humans were a massive threat in one of the universes, it would be entirely pointless, because humans are just known for gradually getting stronger over a period of time, where Saiyans actually get stronger during every single battle, during every single encounter. So how do I feel about that? I actually don't want to see the humans have any involvement. The humans should just remain as humans, and just, they could be the strongest in their little solar system, but in terms of like the entire universe, no. There are beings out there that are far more superior than humans, in every aspect of the word. So the question is, it's like, if humans were a massive threat in the universe, what does that mean for the gods? Like, are they going to be a threat towards the gods? And I really doubt that's ever going to happen, honestly. But for me, I feel as if one of the universes, instead of having the humans be a massive threat, I think the Namekians should be a force to be reckoned with, because their race of people are very unique. Their races are very, very cunning. I mean, all you need to do is just look at Piccolo, right? Piccolo is a very unique character. Imagine Piccolo on a grand scale, like on a Super Saiyan 3 / godlike scale, like, can you imagine if there was a godlike Namekian? Like, that would be amazing, like, let's say Goku and Vegeta, they clear out the Namekians, and then finally they go toe-to-toe with the god of Namekians. Like, that would be amazing, like, how would he look like, how would he fight, his abilities and his techniques would be different. So I mean, I think give other beings aside from humans a chance. I mean, humans, we've been there, done that, and, it really doesn't catch people's interest. So I think they ought to move on. Either go with the Namekians or go with an entirely new race. But anyways, Mr. IBNYC, thank you for the questions, and I hope you have a very, very awesome day. And once again, everybody, thank you all for watching this episode of Fan Mail of the Week. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys are fans, don't forget to subscribe for all the latest news, information, and updates. If you guys enjoyed the episode, don't forget to hit it up with a like and a favorite. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Stay tuned for more. Drop your questions in the comment section below. Also, guys, if you guys want, please make a video format fan mail and send it to me, and try not to make it private, because I really can't see private videos. Nobody can, actually. So what's really disappointing is the fact that I was actually planning on doing a Silent Hill video, a Silent Hill live stream tomorrow, but I was just thinking about it, and I was like, well, with Silent Hills being canceled and PT just being non-existent anymore, it's like, what's the point? I mean, I don't know. I was just thinking some Silent Hill earlier, and it really disappointed me, because I was like, wait a minute. So one of our favorite and beloved horror games that might be coming out in the future is delayed, and for me to throw a live stream talking about it and pretty much playing its demo would be pointless, especially if the game is just non-existent. So, I mean, you guys saw what happened at E3. I mean, there was no reference of it or nothing. It was just, it was what it was. So, but anyways, everybody, once again, thank you all for watching. Be sure to check out UnrealEnt Network. I hope you all enjoyed. Enjoy your summers. Like, whatever you guys just so happen to do during the summer, let me know what you guys have planned. And on that note, everybody, I really hope you guys enjoyed. Take care, and I'll be seeing you all in next week's episode. Take it easy, everybody. Peace.